Art department at Eastview High School is broken up into two main avenues. We have a three-dimensional thread where you can learn about ceramics and sculpture, where pottery, wheel throwing, hand building, and then creating sculptures for aesthetic purposes. And on the other side, we have our two-dimensional thread that most people are familiar with that encompasses our drawing classes, our painting classes, photography, digital art, and as an umbrella over all of them, we have our AP Studio Art class where you can go ahead and get college credit for your art portfolio.
The most fun thing about AP art class is just hanging out with a bunch of different artists who share my interests and just, I guess, getting tips on different mediums of art that they do.
A couple of questions that, or statements that people make about the art department is that they don't take an art class because they don't feel like they're good at something. They don't take a drawing class because they don't know how to draw, or they don't take a ceramics class because they don't know how to throw on the wheel. And I would just encourage you to think about it, the fact that you don't know how to build a house until you become an architect.
You have like your own idea and you get to implement it into like a canvas of some sort instead of just doing it for class and doing an assignment. It's really about creativity instead of just doing an assignment.
Some unique opportunities in our business, marketing, and computer science classes are many. Students have the opportunity to learn valuable skills that they use for the rest of their lives. They'll learn how to make and manage their money. They'll learn about being a wise consumer. They'll learn essential computer skills. We have a lot of hands-on projects that make learning engaging and fun.
I started off in 9th grade with Intro to Programming class, which was kind of to build everything together. I did Python, I did, App Inventor, Scratch, all types of programming that really opened my eyes, made it professional.
I like being part of the program because I have a flexible senior year and I'm able to save money for college. I'm going into marketing for college, so the class has actually been very helpful. You're able to talk about resumes, you're able to, she helps you prep for interviews if you need it, and she also helps you find jobs if you're looking for one, which I think is really nice.
I first started with keyboarding, and keyboarding was a good start for just all the business classes because you learn how to type, which is pretty important. So that's good stuff to know for future careers and stuff. What else? Money management, that's a good one for learning about just stuff after high school. Like people always talk about, oh, I never learned how to do taxes in high school. Well, money management is where you do retirement accounts, budgets, saving for mortgages and stuff, all that stuff that you need to know for outside of school and for your future life.
Business, marketing, and computer science classes provide students with the skills for high-paying, in-demand careers. Whether students are going on to college or going right into the workforce, EVHS business classes can pave the way.
Some of my classes that I teach are journalism classes. I teach The Flash, I teach yearbook, and then Intro to Broadcast Journalism. And the purpose of those classes really are to tell the stories of Eastview and the surrounding community here. And so we really learn how to tell stories, how to be creative, and along the way we're learning how to use things like cameras and editing systems.
I think yearbook is a more creative aspect of journalism, and it's not like video journalism. It's just based on journalism, and you get to prove on what's going to happen. And also, it's a very fun class, and the teacher is one of the best teachers that I've had so far.
There's a variety of different things. In Mr. Frost's class, he has a lot of more traditional woodworking and creation of different projects that students can choose for themselves. In the classes I teach, they're a little bit more structured. We do projects based on the subject material. So for example, in lifting principles, which is really a fancy way to say aviation, we do a couple of projects where they build an airplane made out of CNC parts, and then they build another airplane that will fly that is rubber powered.
Different things in the classes, but most of it is hands-on, technology type driven things in the shop, in the fab lab, and students get to make some things with their hands and learn about the science behind making different projects.
I think that students should really challenge themselves to try something new, try something different, and not be afraid of, is this going to be too hard, or is it going to affect my grades? Go out there, try something, learn something new, and even if you're not a creative person, we can teach you how to be creative.
The vision and purpose of the Family Consumer Science Department at Eastview High School is to get ready students for the real world, life after high school, kind of all the different areas that they would be living in, from foods to psychology to education, just adulting in general, and being able to live on their own.
Some of the benefits that I've had of taking FACS classes mostly include a lot of skills towards my career and like learning how to take care of myself, especially with independent living 101, like learning what I'll need going into college.
There's a lot of hands-on work. I would say child development was my favorite class because you got to take home an electronic baby and you really got to learn the rules and tips of being a teen parent and seeing the pros and cons of it. So there's lots of hands-on projects.
So the intro to teaching, you actually get to go into schools and like be an assistant teacher and like teach kids like lessons and have your own lessons plans. And then child psych, you get to like actually have kids come into Eastview, like younger kids, and you get to like hang out with them in the classroom.
The mentor program means a lot to me because it helps with my career and what I want to do. So in 7th grade, I always knew that I want to do physical therapy. So every Mondays, I go in and mentor my physical therapist.
The mentor program at Eastview High School is designed for juniors and seniors who are planning to pursue a college degree.
I chose to take it because I knew it helped me in college and I really want to succeed in my career.
It gives the students an opportunity in a 2-part program, that's why it's called a program. Seminar is in class and field is when students go and connect with the professional off campus.
So every Monday, like I said, I go and mentor my physical therapist and I get to experience patients and what it's like for them and what it would be like for me as a physical therapist and all the exercises that they get to do.
There are many reasons why students should take choir. I think one of the biggest ones is to develop a person's self-confidence, the ability to stand up and use your own voice and do something that you can be proud of. That's something that carries into many aspects of life.
I wanted to join choir this year to grow as a singer because Eastview has a really good singing program, and it's been a goal of mine to do this since I was in 6th grade.
Thing about dance tech is probably all the friends that I have, and we have such an amazing teacher that just makes the day so fun, and even though I'm not good at it, it's fun to do something that you're passionate about.
Favorite thing would be the students. I really care about everybody that walks in the door, and I really enjoy creating those relationships and then just watching students grow as an artist.
The underclassmen should really join because it's probably the highlight of my day and my favorite class that I've taken at Eastview.
There's definitely a stereotype that band just is a bunch of nerds and like not cool people, but there's been a lot of just, for me, a lot of growth in band about personality-wise and the connections I've made with the band directors, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. When we get like a difficult piece and like actually like nailing it after like
repeatedly trying to get it. And just kind of the banter back and forth that we have during band, because a lot of times the students form really good relationships with the band director, so we're able to have fun in band while also getting things done. I love how diverse it is. I mean, we have a lot of people from different activities that come in. Everybody just gets along with one another, and we're all just like one big family.
The purpose of Eastview Phy-Ed and taking Phy-Ed courses at Eastview High School is just to learn about your body, your cardiovascular system, how to lift in a safe manner.
My absolute favorite class at Eastview for gym is Unified PE, and Unified PE is very inclusive. It was honestly the best part of my day, and it broke up my day.
I think being active in physical education class lends itself to doing really well in academics. It releases endorphins, and there's proven studies to say that being active during the day and getting a good workout in makes you a better learner throughout the day.
There's Indie Fit, there are gymnastics classes, basketball classes, badminton classes. I recommend taking gym classes at Eastview because one, it gets your energy out. With high school classes and all of the stress and homework that you have, sometimes just running it out or working out in any type of way is really helpful to just let go of that extra steam.
The Work Experience program at Eastview High School is an opportunity to learn lifelong strategies and lessons. The goal for us and the training plan and the curriculum that we're looking to focus on is really what are you going to be doing after high school. It includes your interests, what do you want to do long term in a career, and then what do you need to get on the path to actually get to that career. Our ultimate goal is to increase employability and being able to go out into the workforce and be prepared for that. One of the best opportunities from the Work Experience program is being able to participate in work-based learning, which is actually a class where students get to leave school early and participate in their job that they work in outside of school. The main requirement for this class is keeping and maintaining a job and continuing to set goals and progress through that job. So if you're looking for an opportunity to further and mature your employability skills or your post-secondary education options, this is the program and class for you.
Mercredi, le 12 janvier. Excellent, très bien.
Being multilingual or being able to speak more than one language can open many, many doors for you.
For me, it's always like a nice break in the day. Like I really enjoy Spanish class. It's been fun for me, and I really enjoy the teachers. They're always really understanding if you don't understand something, so they're always like able to help you through it.
I recommend taking French and actually any language because it gives you an opportunity to make more brain connections to different concepts. A lot of skills that you're using in other classes, you also use that in learning a language. So it's just another avenue for you to practice your skills and to grow and to learn.
Our department offers French, German, Japanese, Mandarin Chinese, Spanish, as well as Heritage Spanish for students who speak Spanish in their homes.
And world languages in general is a great opportunity to really expose yourself to the world around you.
By putting in the time and becoming proficient, you'll have a lifelong skill that you'll be able to use immediately and in your future.
Something I wish I knew was that I shouldn't be nervous going into it. Like I would be afraid of the teacher like speaking Spanish the whole time, but they don't do that.
I love being multilingual because it opens these doors to the chance to talk with people, to get to know people.
The activities we do in class are some of the best parts because they are so much fun to do, and the people that you meet in class and get to do these activities with, it's worth taking the class.